Hallöchen und ein herzliches Willkommen zu meinem Mitternachtsstream. Für die einen das Einschlafprogramm und für die anderen halt was zum Aufwachen. Vielleicht. Mal gucken. Ich fange an mit Dreamfall. Eventuell spiele ich nachher noch so weiter. Ich habe gestern meine Zeit genutzt, um meinen Charakter wieder zum Tank zu machen. So. Es geht weiter mit Kian Alvane.
The City Watch operates this facility, but it's used exclusively for prisoners awaiting transport to Sadir.
It appears that someone lives here. How tragic, for a so-called civilized society to allow its citizens to be without permanent shelter. Pardon me, mistress.
What?
My apologies for the imposition, mistress, but I'm new to the city and I seek a place to buy a hot meal.
Well, you don't want to go anywhere near the South Gate. The few places that are still open down here are expensive and bad. But if you head up by Reed Avenue towards the tower, I'm sure you'll find somewhere to take your lunch.
Thank you, mistress. Pardon, mistress. Do I know you from somewhere? You are familiar to me.
I don't think so. Who are you?
I have nothing to be ashamed of. Nun ja. Ne? Ich mach mal so.
I'm Kian. I'm new to the city.
You're Azadi, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Because you look and talk like one of them.
It sounds like you do not think much of the Azadi.
I don't. They're arrogant and full of themselves. They believe they have a right to impose their politics and religion on others, and they even believe that we should be grateful for it.
You are correct in your assumptions. I am Azadi.
Well, don't expect me to apologize for telling you how I feel.
I do not. I appreciate your honesty, though I disagree with your views.
It's not a question of agreeing or disagreeing. It's a question of facts. You invaded our lands, you imposed yourselves on us.
We delivered you from a brutal and deadly enemy. We liberated your city. We fed your hungry and housed your homeless. We made your land safe again. Without us, you would not be here. Without us, your people would be scattered, broken, dead. Your cities would be in ruins and your temples burned to the ground. We have only done what we know to be right. We wish only for you to walk in the light of our goddess, to hear her word and to know her love. Tell me, mistress, how have we wronged you? How have we imposed on you with our charity and goodwill?
Charity and goodwill? Is that what they call a military occupation these days? Don't mistake gratitude for love, Azadi. A lot of people were grateful that you liberated Marcuria from the Tyrant hordes. Others are grateful for what you've brought with you: technology, airships, exotic goods, increased trade. And your soldiers, they've made the Northland safe against our enemies, and Marcuria's streets secure to walk at night, as long as you're human, of course. I'm embarrassed to say there are even those who are happy you've rounded up all the non-humans and stuck them in a ghetto. So sure, there are those who are grateful and those who have gained a lot from your presence here. As for the silent majority, well, who wants to rock the boat when there's food on the table, a roof over your head, and a job to pay the bills? But ask those who are no longer allowed to speak their minds, to walk the streets, or to practice their religion. What do you think they'll say? Ask a Sentinel Minstrom, if you can find one, what they felt when you leveled their holiest shrine to the ground to make room for your tower. Ask those who've had their homes raided and destroyed because they weren't born human, because they practiced magic, or because they didn't worship your goddess. Ask the Dolmari or the Zid about being forced to relocate and live inside the walls of the ghetto while they await an uncertain fate. Do you think they will sing your praises? Do you think they've bought into the whole charity and goodwill song and dance? You came here under the pretense of liberating us, but instead you've imprisoned us. You've taken our sovereignty and you've taken our faith. You're even trying to take our individuality away. You want to make us into you. It won't work. In the end, people won't stand for it. If you hadn't come to our lands, we might still be homeless, hunted, hungry, but we'd be free. And freedom, Azadi. Freedom is worth a lot more than you will ever know.
You have strong feelings regarding this matter.
Strong feelings? I shouldn't be talking to you. I have to go.
Wait. I still feel that I know you from somewhere.
That's impossible. We're from very different worlds in more ways than you can possibly imagine.
Maybe I could learn about your world, and you about mine. I believe you have misjudged our intentions, but you speak with such passion and conviction. It would be wrong of me to simply dismiss you. Perhaps you could show me this ghetto from your perspective, and explain to me how your people have suffered under our rule.
You don't understand. It's impossible. And it's too late. We can't come to an understanding. We're enemies.
How can we be enemies when we have just met?
I really have to go. Good luck finding a place to eat. You really should try the Riverwood Tavern in Old Town.
Was für ein Schlagabtausch.
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi. Solid stuff. They're magical too. Completely unbreakable.
Was machen wir da?
Solid stuff. They're magical too. Completely unbreakable.
Ich befürchte, das muss ich noch herausfinden. Hier möchte ich wahrscheinlich hin.
Crabben used to be a lively neighborhood, but all the non-humans have been forcibly moved to Old Town and the streets completely deserted.
Oder auch nicht. Wahrscheinlich sollte ich Kian hinterher rennen. Wäre auch eine Möglichkeit.
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town.
Ja, aber sie wollte hier doch sicherlich irgendwas Bestimmtes
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old
Ich meine,
Town.
sie ist Kian
All
entgegengekommen.
the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. Someone
Whatever.
lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi.
Nun ja, und vielleicht ist ihr Business hier doch nicht ganz so wichtig und sie läuft einmal Kian hinterher.
You can't escape the Azadi steam machines. They're everywhere. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left.
Joi, dann sind wir hier. Vielleicht wollte sie einmal kurz ihre Füße vertreten.
Why, hello there, Mum. What an absolutely wonderful day to be exploring the city.
I hear that Coruscant is negotiating with the Azadi for a treaty. If that happens, there might finally be peace in the Northlands.
Nothing much happens around here. Once in a while, a magical tries to leave the ghetto without permission, but that's about it.
Ah ja,
I'd actually prefer to go on a raid in the north rather than standing around here all day. I haven't killed anyone yet, but I definitely will. I mean, that's what us soldiers do, isn't it? We kill the bad people.
Visit Ropus, Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Here in Old Town, you can still get herbs and potions that the Azadi have outlawed. They raid the market from time to time, but people are getting good at hiding their merchandise.
You're back. How may I assist you this time?
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
also gar nicht.
Old Town's still the best place to go shopping. They've absolutely everything here. They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years,
Curiously
apparently.
shaped cookies.
It didn't even go out when the Tyrant held the city.
Nun geht sie aber gewaltig in eine andere Richtung.
Premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Mir soll es recht sein. Niemand hier?
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. Well, we have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
Okay, hier muss ich offensichtlich nicht hin. Noch nicht.
There's never been a tower like this one anywhere in the world. Not even in our holy city of Sadir.
This Azadi technology is spreading like a weed. Soon there'll be machines attached to every building in Marcuria.
Ach ja, welch nette Runde.
I'm thinking about moving back to the Southlands. For one, it's a lot warmer.
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
The Dark People are amazing. They're collectors, and they have a great library containing every book ever written.
Too many believe that if we only give the Azadi time, they will leave us be. I do not.
The Azadi can do whatever they wish with me. I will never bow to their goddess.
What's the holdup? Why are you still here?
Those bloody Azadi. There's one piece of paper they say is missing, and now they're processing everything again. It's a load of crap, of course. They're just looking for any excuse to make life difficult for people.
You don't think they're suspicious?
Suspicious? Of what? Of course not. We'll be on our way shortly, I guarantee you. Almost certainly before nightfall.
I hope so. You're already several days behind schedule.
We'll make it up, I promise you. I have some wind magic left in a jar below deck.
Na dann.
We'll be on our way shortly, Raven.
A Samare.
Our culture is dying in Mercuria. How can anyone stand living here?
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Vielleicht ist nach dem Gespräch ja jetzt jemand da.
Coldstone Gate's still closed, citizen. You'll have to take the long way round.
Nope.
Benrime had to install these Azadi beer taps to avoid unwanted detention. She needs to stay on friendly terms with the enemy. Apples. Maybe we should bring a couple of barrels back to the swamplands. I think people would appreciate that.
Okay, eine weitere Runde. Sie wird ja wohl kaum hier reinspazieren wollen, denke ich mal.
I just don't understand all this fuss about freedom and democracy. What's so different about Marcuria now that the Azadi run things? It smells the same to me.
Ich probiere aber einfach alles aus, wo ich schon mal hier entlang gelaufen bin. Nö.
The local girls are very friendly. I guess you like men in armor.
The arse is itching.
When I'm off duty, I like hanging out at the Cat's Whiskers up on Irade Avenue.
Okay.
If you want, you can join me there tonight.
Ja nun, was wollte April hier?
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi.
Sie wollte auf jeden Fall hier hin.
Few who have passed through the doors to Friar's Keep have ever come out again, except in a coffin. It's a speaking tube.
Ah, das sollte sie bestimmt.
Hello, yes?
Prison inspection.
Prison inspection.
Yeah, prison inspection.
This is Friar's Keep. One doesn't inspect Friar's Keep. You must have us confused with the city jail over on Cold Stone. Good day.
Verdammt. A delivery, maybe?
Delivery?
Delivery of what?
Sheets!
We do not issue sheets to our prisoners. It must be a mistake. Good day.
Okay, so wird das nicht.
Yes?
Sorry, wrong door. Solid stuff.
Überhaupt
They're
nicht
magical too.
suspicious.
Delivery!
What?
Spare keys.
We forge our own keys in the basement. You must have the wrong address. Good day.
Ich befürchte, ich muss mir was Besseres ausdenken und dazu muss ich nochmal
Yes?
eine Runde drehen.
Delivery.
I see. What are you delivering?
Firewood.
We use oil. Thank you. Please stop bothering me.
Yes. Ich denke, ich laufe nochmal eine Runde.
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town.
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Crabs. Got 2 crabs left. Fresh and tasty. Crabs for dinner. Come down. Potions. Herbs. Curiously shaped cookies. Roper clacks. At your service.
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Nö.
They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the Tyrant held the city.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made to order.
I'd give my right arm and my left to see the fabled Library of the Dark People, but they won't let me go with them to their city.
The Asari won't be satisfied until all of Arcadia belongs to their empire.
Das wird wohl wahr sein.
We'll be on our way shortly, Raven.
Toll. Ich habe so ein Gefühl, dass ich eventuell gleich Kian wieder treffe. Na, was war denn hier jetzt?
I have no interest in that.
Das ist sehr schade. Macht aber gar nichts. Also.
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
Ach, falls ich irgendwas mitbringen möchte. Nochmal hier jeden anlabern.
What do the Azadi want from us? Why have they stuck us in here? We haven't done anything to them, and we can't help who we are.
Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and
Old
made
Town's
to
not a bad
order
place to
charms.
be. If only the Azadi would leave us be, like they promised they would.
Visit Roper's
Old Town's getting too
Spells and
crowded.
Filters
It
for
just wasn't
premium
built to
quality
house so many
potions,
people.
magical ingredients, and made to order charms.
What can steam technology do for you? The question you should be asking is, what can it do? And the answer is nothing.
Move along, citizen.
Na, jetzt wird doch bestimmt jemand nicht. Immer noch niemand zu Hause.
I wish I could just sit down. Benrime's burned all the forbidden books, and she's bought a bunch of Azadi-approved ones. No one reads those.
Na gut, just in case. Nochmal hier alles überprüfen.
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case. We have to travel light, and if there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine.
Ach, schade, habe ich schon wieder nicht genug Speicherplatz für meine Aufnahme. Frechheit. Naja, egal. Weiter geht's.
Are you married? My great-grandson runs a tailor shop on the west side.
Und tschüss.
He doesn't know any girls, though he does have a number of young and handsome male friends.
So. Wie überliste ich den Typen? Mit Delivery muss es ja wahrscheinlich irgendwas sein.
We've got spices. Mrs. Mullins, best there is. Now you look like you need to spice up your life, eh? Get it? Eh? Spice? Life? Wonderful.
Mhm. Very wonderful.
The local girls are very friendly. I guess you like men in armor.
Ich befürchte, wenn ich hier eine weitere Runde drehe, wird sich auch nichts verändern. Also könnte sich die Lösung eventuell auf dem Weg befinden.
Has delayed deliveries, so I don't have much left to sell, I'm afraid.
People are so easily seduced by new inventions, they don't stop to ask if they really need it. The Azadi will probably replace this well with one of their machines soon enough.
Ja, ich versuch's mit nichts im Gepäck. Wow. Kann ja nur schief gehen.
They keep them running even here in Crab Bend, where no one lives anymore. But for what purpose? All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. Someone lives here. No doubt.
Nein. Hier muss es doch irgendwas geben.
The dreaded doors to Friar's Keep. The dreaded doors to Friar's Keep. It's a speaking tube.
Ach was.
Yes.
Nothing,
Yes.
sorry.
Nothing, sorry. Scheiße. Ja. Na, vielleicht habe ich dieses Nothing, sorry gebraucht, damit auf allen Wegen jetzt mal was verändert ist.
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi. Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the... All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left out. All the shops and houses are locked.
Okay. Und hier lebt jemand, ja?
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town.
Mit einem Strick da oben.
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are
Das ist
no...
hier so hoffnungsvoll lebensbejahend.
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. They used to do brisk business in nooses here, when Friar's Keep held condemned prisoners. Nowadays, it's the axe-sharpening business in Sadir that's booming. All the shops and houses are... They keep them running even here.
Ja. Auf eine weitere Runde.
Crabs, got 2 crabs left, fresh and tasty. Crabs for dinner, come get 'em. God, the new administration has introduced so many taxes and fees, it's hard to make ends meet down here.
We've got spices. Mrs. Mullins, best there is.
And Elguan, they're extremely hardy animals. I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to depend on it, and thus depend on the Azadi. I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to depend on it, and thus depend on the Azadi.
Kann ich hier einfach irgendwie ein bisschen Randale machen vielleicht?
I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that... I think the Azadi... I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to depend on it, and thus depend on the...
Von hier aus gesehen ist doch irgendwas.
I think the...
Nothing much happens around here. Once in a while, a magical tries to leave the ghetto without permission, but that's about it.
Da muss es doch einen Weg geben.
There are soldiers everywhere. I don't honestly care about politics, but I'd like to be somewhere a little more laid back.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Roper Clacks, my old nemesis. Rehabilitated, apparently. We'll see about that.
Roper Clacks, at your service.
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Der kann mir gerade nicht helfen, offenbar.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Conditions in the ghetto aren't bad, all things considered. We got food and water, and there's medicine and herbs for everyone. What we don't have is freedom.
Potions,
They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the Tyrant held the city.
Ich bin leicht planlos, aber mit April war ich das häufiger.
I hope the captain can get the papers in order so that the ship can leave.
We'll be on our way shortly, Raven.
Our ship. I'll be happy to see her go east with the supplies. Every hour she stays here, the chance of something going wrong increases. A Samare.
Ach komm, irgendwo muss doch hier eine Lösung sein.
I'm only in town for a short visit. I will not stay long.
As long as I can stand up, I'll keep fighting these invaders.
Kian habe ich auch nirgends gesehen. Aber das kommt sicherlich noch.
Everything a wizard, witch or warlock may require.
Oder übersehe ich hier irgendwas?
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Sooner or later, Arcadia will end up looking like Stark. It's just a question of time.
Sadir is the most amazing city in the world! I've never been there, but I can just see it. Technology everywhere.
It's just a broken wagon. It's just a broken wagon.
Jo.
Move along, citizen.
Cold Stone Gate. That tunnel leads to the West City. The Azadi are keeping a tight rein on the traffic. They're afraid of terrorist actions. Benrime's burned all the forbidden. I wish I could just sit down, gaze into the fire, and forget everything. But I can't. Benrime had to apples. Maybe we should bring a couple of barrels back to the swamplands. I think people would appreciate that.
Nein, ich gehe jetzt nicht nochmal nach oben.
I just don't understand all this fuss about freedom and democracy. Are you married? I just don't understand all this fuss about freedom and democracy.
Oh, I sure hope I get sent somewhere warmer during my next cycle. I'm freezing.
Feel free to walk around and admire the tower, citizen, but only Trueborn can come inside.
The tower will be finished soon, and I've heard that the Six are coming home. Hello, beautiful. Care to join me and my friends at the barracks tonight? I can promise you a good time.
There's never been a tower like this one anywhere in the world. Not even in our holy city of Sadir.
I can't believe they destroyed the Sentinel Temple to build that abomination. That alone should have caused an uproar. But maybe people were getting fed up with the Sentinel.
I'm proud to be guarding this symbol of our infinite power and wisdom.
There are guards everywhere, I swear to God. The Azadi are paranoid, and with good reason. The tower is nearly finished. We need to keep the Azadi from completing it. I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to... I think the Azadi... I think the Azadi have brought their tech... I think...
Hier kann man echt nirgends irgendwas machen.
I don't care whether my customers are as... Why, hello there! Now, you look like you need to spice up...
I think he sells spices, even
Spice
though I
up your
can't see
life!
any.
Best spices in Marcuria!
The Azadi will probably replace this well with... The Azadi will probably... I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to depend on it, and thus depend on the Azadi.
Bei den Dingen kann ich das nicht wegklicken eben. Da lässt sich doch bestimmt was hinzaubern, wegzaubern, chaotisch zaubern oder so. Ja, guck mal, da ist doch bestimmt eine Möglichkeit. Come on. Ich habe doch eben den Sattel gehabt.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk.
Okay, der bleibt jetzt stehen. Aber ich kann nichts machen.
The Azadi will probably replace...
So, habe ich mir das nur eingebildet, oder? Nochmal.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk.
Hier lässt sich doch bestimmt irgendwas machen.
I think the Azadi have... I think the Azadi have...
Dieses Ding.
The Azadi will probably replace this well with one of their machines soon enough. She's a merchant. The South Gate. The South Gate.
Reserve your spices for delivery tomorrow. Or next week.
The Azadi will probably replace this well with one of their machines soon enough. She's a merchant.
Reserve your spices for delivery tomorrow. Or next week.
Okay. Geht nicht.
I'd actually prefer to go on a raid in the north rather than standing around here all day. I haven't killed anyone yet, but I definitely... Nothing much happens around... I'd actually prefer... I'd actually prefer to go on a raid in the... I haven't killed anyone yet, but I definitely will. I mean, that's what us soldiers do, isn't it? We kill the bad people.
I've lived in Marcuria for too long. I want to go back south, across the ocean. I'm tired of all the noise always in a bad weather.
Verdammt, hier muss es doch irgendwas geben.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions.
They've kept the Blue Flame Old Town still the best place to go shopping. They've absolutely everything here, and the prices are very reasonable.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Oh, Menno.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Menno. Okay, die Wache ist nicht da. Und hier stellt sich immer irgend so eine Szene, als würde hier irgendwas passieren müssen.
I think the Azadi have brought...
Ja, nu?
The Azadi will probably replace...
Was stimmt hier nicht?
An Elguang. They're extremely hardy animals.
Ja.
I think the Azadi have brought their...
Nein.
I think the Azadi...
Ich bin completely lost. Das muss ich gestehen. Ich habe mir alle Maschinen, glaube ich, hier angeschaut.
I think the Azadi have brought... I think the... I think the...
Na toll.
They keep them running... All the shops and houses are locked. All the shops and I've got news for you, my friend. God, I don't know what it is about death that makes me crack bad jokes. Sobering stuff. Sobering stuff. All the shops and houses are sobering stuff. All the shops and houses, all the shops. Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi.
Oh, verdammt.
It's a speaking tube. It's a speaking tube. It's a speaking...
Yes?
Nothing, sorry.
Yes.
Solid stuff. They're magical too. Completely unbreakable.
Ich befürchte, Business an dieser Gegend hier ist erstmal durch. Hier gibt es auch gar nichts.
Someone lives here. No. Someone lives.
Oh, wie schade.
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Last call for fresh fish today. Last call.
There are soldiers everywhere. The Azadi think that will protect them against.
Okay, auf ein weiteres Mal.
We have to travel. We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed just in case. If there's one thing we have enough of, it's what we have to travel light, and we have to stay packed just in case.
Toll. Irgendwas übersehe ich.
Benrime had to apples. Maybe we should bring a couple of barrels back to.
Verdammto.
I want to be a soldier when I grow up, with a uniform and everything. I want to be a soldier when I grow up, with a uniform and everything.
It's just a broken wagon. There are soldiers everywhere. The cold stone gate. That tunnel leads to the West City. The Azadi are keeping a tight rein on the traffic. They're afraid of terrorist actions. Cold stone.
Move along, citizen.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Move along, citizen.
It's just. Sooner or later, Arcadia will end up.
Technology is the way of the future.
I don't know him. Sooner or later...
Okay, auch nichts.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients.
Ich werde mir gleich nochmal den Hafen anschauen.
They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for...
Everything a wizard, witch, or
There used to be thousands of Dolmari in Marcuria. Nowadays, you'll only find them in Old Town.
People here in Marcuria used to respect us, Dalmar. The times have certainly changed. We live in constant fear. Sooner or later, I'm sure they will arrest the lot of us and send us off to...
He's Zid. There are fewer and fewer of them around these days. Most have left the city.
My friends have all left the city, but I'm staying.
Old Town's still the best place to go shopping. They've absolute...
Personally, I have always been discriminated against. Actually, this is better. Old Town's not a bad place to be. If only the Azadi would leave us be, like they promised they would.
everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
Das kann doch nicht so verzwickt schwer sein, oder? Ich meine, ich habe ja noch nicht mal so viele Optionen hier. Diese ganzen Maschinen sind halt merkwürdig. Aber ich kann überhaupt nichts damit anstellen.
The Dolmari have had it especially tough after the Asadi came, seeing how integrated they were in Marcurian society.
Too many believe that if we only give the Azadi time...
Many Dolmari... They're still loading the supplies. They're still loading... You don't see a lot of humans in the ghetto these days. I wonder if he's an Azadi spy. He doesn't look like he belongs here. He doesn't look like...
Show me a man who reads, and I'll show you a man of reason. Deprive man of literature, and you deprive him of life. The Dark people are amazing. They're collectors, and they have a great library. I'd give my right arm and my left to see... Show me a man who reads, and I'll show you a man...
He doesn't look like he belongs here.
We'll be on our way shortly, Raven.
I don't understand how he can look so relaxed. I don't understand... They're still loading...
Och, Mensch.
They're still loading... A Samare. They're still loading.
Okay, hier ist absolut gar nichts. Alles einmal angeklickt, durchgeklickt, angeschaut.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order.
People here are still trying to live their lives.
You don't see a lot of Zid in Marcuria these days. It's just a broken wag. Cold stone gate. That tunnel leads to the West City. The Azadi are keeping a tight rein on the traffic. They're afraid of terrorist actions.
Tja, und auch das kann ich nicht wegklicken.
I don't understand how anyone could talk badly about.
No.
Cold stone.
Coldstone Gate's still closed, citizen. You'll have to take the long way round.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and
And?
Roper clacks.
Er hat natürlich nichts Hilfreiches dabei. Ich spreche ihn nochmal an.
potions, herbs, curiously shaped Roper clacks at your service.
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Nö, er kann auch nicht helfen.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium.
The Azad. I think the Azadi have brought their technology here so that people will come to depend on it, and thus. I don't care what people say. I'm not looking to buy anything from her.
Crabs, got 2 crabs left, fresh and tasty. Crabs. Southgate Market is definitely.
The prices here are too steep. We do most of
The added expenses and lack of customers is ruining me. Soon I'll have to find another way to make money.
When I'm off duty, the local girls are very friendly. I guess you like men in armor.
I don't care whether my customers are.
I think he sells spices. Even though I can't see any.
Toll.
I think the Azadi have brought their
Sailor's Supplies. Der Salty Seaman geht auch nicht hinein.
I think the Azadi have brought the south gate. This has been closed ever since they moved all the traffic to the harbor over on the west side. The Azadi will probably replace this well with one of their machines soon enough.
Na, das ist ja hier wieder ein Rätselraten mit April.
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. They keep them running even here in Crab Bend, where no one lives anymore. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. Sobering stuff.
Und hier so?
The dreaded doors to Friar's Keep. It's a speaking tube.
Ach, Manno. Ich habe ein Problem.
It's a speaking tube.
Yes?
Nothing, sorry.
Ich habe ein Problem. Ich habe nichts im Inventar, keine Möglichkeiten, nichts einzusammeln. Niemanden mehr übrig anzusprechen. Ich habe das Spiel kaputt gemacht. Verdammt. Es passiert auch absolut gar nichts. Was haben wir hier? Na?
All the shops and houses are locked. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magic. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town. All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town.
Moment.
All the shops and houses are locked and boarded up. There are no magicals left outside of Old Town.
Ach so, das passiert immer an der Tür. Na toll.
I don't know how Irhad feels about the Azadi, but I'm sure they could work something out.
Ja. Dann befürchte ich, dass die Maschinen komplett egal sind.
Old Town's still the best place. Old Town's Old Town.
Ach, Menno.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions.
Mit Roper kann ich gerade auch überhaupt nichts anfangen.
To order charms. Visit Roper's. Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made to order.
Okay, was könnte denn noch offen bleiben?
It's just a broken way. It's just... Cold stone.
Ja nun, irgendwie...
The tower is nearly finished. We need to...
Irgendwie bin ich sehr, sehr ratlos gerade. Wie lange mache ich jetzt? Schon über eine Stunde. Überhaupt kein Indiz.
One day, Marcuria will be free of the Azadi.
Okay, auf das Gerüst möchte sie auch nicht mehr. Hinein kommt sie am Tage eh nicht.
One day,
There's never been a tower like this one anywhere in the world. There's never been a tower like this one anywhere in the world. Not even in our holy city of Sadir.
The tower is nearly... One day, She's a funny old girl. She's a fun... One day, the tower is nearly finished. We need to keep the Azadi from completing it.
Feel free to walk around and admire the tower, citizen, but only Trueborn can come inside.
Oh, I sure hope I get sent somewhere warmer during my next cycle. Oh, I sure hope I get sent somewhere warmer during my next cycle. I'm freezing.
I'm proud to be guarding this symbol of our infinite power and wisdom. I'm proud to be guarding this symbol.
Ich muss echt zugeben, ich habe keinen Plan mehr.
I think the Azadi... The South Gate.
Da würde ich gerne hin.
For delivery tomorrow or next week.
I don't mind the soldiers. They've made the streets safe for an old woman like me.
The South Gate. This has been closed ever since they moved all the traffic to the harbor over on the west side.
Da muss doch irgendwas gehen.
All the shops and...
Eine Randale machen kann ich auch nicht.
Someone lives...
Okay.
It's a speaking tube.
Yes?
Nothing, sorry. Solid stuff. They're solid stuff.
Nichts, absolut nichts im Inventar.
Solid stuff.
Nichts, was ich den Herrn andrehen könnte. Ah. Oh Mann, ey. Natürlich.
Thought you could just ditch me, didn't you? Well, I have a surprise.
Crow, perfect. I need your help.
Oh, it's always the same old What?
I need to find someone who's locked up in that tower. You can help me.
Help you? Really? Yes. Yes, I can. What do you need?
There's a young woman in a cell somewhere in Friar's Keep. Her name's Zoe. She's got long dark hair, and she probably looks completely lost.
Sounds like someone I once knew.
Tell her that we're here to break her out, but we need her help in order to do that. Ask her to look around the cell, check the walls, the floor, the door. See if she can find a way to get out of there.
Got it. I won't let you down, April.
I'm counting on you, Crow.
So einfach war die Lösung.
Hey! Psst, psst. Up here!
What? What are you?
I'm a bird. Crow's the name. At your service, etc. You're Zoe, right?
Right. How did you know?
Got a friend of yours outside. April. She sends her regards. We're breaking you out. Exciting stuff, isn't it?
You can... talk.
Just noticing that, huh? Right. You're from Stark. Talking bird's a big deal for you. Trust me, it really isn't.
No?
No. Of course, most birds don't speak a human language, but bird speak is a lot more complicated. Most bird brains can't hold both, so I've specialized. The world's a lot less annoying now that I don't understand what all these birds are going on about all the time. So, what's the plan?
The plan? I don't have a plan. I thought you were breaking me out.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger, see? And I don't want to get shot because of that whole messenger thing.
So what's the message?
Oh, I forgot about the message. Well, April says, she says, keep that upper lip stiff, trooper.
Really? That's what she said?
No. No, I can't remember what she said. Point is, we're breaking you out.
Shh, not so loud. They'll hear you. How do you plan to do that?
That's where you come in. April needs you to use your investigative skills. In other words, it's your move, baby.
Baby? Okay, I'll try my best.
Oh je. Crow mal wieder at his best.
I'll wait here while you put that oversized human brain to work. I'll wait here.
The cell door is locked. There's a hatch, but it only opens from the outside. Hey! Hello? Open up!
What's the bloody racket? You're giving me a bloody headache.
It's so dark in here, and I'm, feeling a bit claustrophobic.
Classo? What?
I don't like enclosed spaces. Would you mind leaving the hatch open? It'll make me feel better.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Dearie me, we can't have you feeling bad, can we? After all, this ain't jail. It's a bloody holiday resort, innit? No.
Please, I'll be very grateful.
How grateful?
I'm not sure. How grateful do you...
Will you sing me a song?
Song?
Yeah. A jingle. A ditty. A rhythmic series of musical notes. Like me mum used to.
I guess. I can do that. Yes. Yes, I can sing you a song. Later.
Thanks ever so much. I'll just leave the hatch open then, shall I? And I'll come back later, right? For that ditty.
Yes. Yeah. The door's bolted and locked from the outside. Even if I could reach that bolt, I wouldn't be able to lift it.
Nice.
I don't know if this will help, but it's a start. I got the guard to leave the hatch and the door open, and I can see the bar that keeps the door bolted. It's locked, and even if I could reach it, I wouldn't be able to move it. But maybe you or April can figure something out.
That's what we're here for, figuring things out. Also rescuing you, of course. For me, it's mostly the last one, not so much the former. Anyways, I'll fly down and tell April. She'll know what to do, I'm sure. She's the brains of the outfit. Also the brains. I'm just the wings and the beak.
Did you find her?
I did, and she's doing fine. They haven't beheaded her yet. I think. Can they reattach your head after cutting it off?
No. Did you find anything in the cell we can use to get her out of there?
The hatch and the door's open. Zoe says the door is locked from the outside with a metal bar. There's a guard, but he's not very attentive.
Right. So we need something to take care of that bolt and something to get rid of the guard. Any ideas?
Magic's always a good answer. You can't go wrong with magic. That's my final answer. Magic.
Magic won't work inside Friar's Keep. The stone walls work as a sort of magical jammer. But potions would still work. That's chemistry, not magic. And I know where to get potions. Rupert Clacks. Wait here, Crow.
Alrighty. I'll keep my eye on the tower in case anything, happens.
Now it's Rope Clacks again. Hallöchen, hi Bolinos.
I'll hold down the fort while you get the supplies.
I've got a whole hour of time to find out that I can step over here and get out.
fish today. Last call. We got toast. We got one toast left. We're almost out of toast.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Roper Clacks, at your service.
I need a couple of potions.
You've certainly come to the right place. What do you need? A love potion? Acne away. Webbed toes no more. Some sort of a scented lubricant?
Scented? No, I need something that can melt metal.
Iron be gone.
And something that can knock someone out cold.
Knock you out. Extra strength. Tossable or drinkable?
I guess it needs to have some range.
Excellent. One moment.
Yo, now I've got
Potions,
items.
herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Roper Clacks, at your service.
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Yay.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Crabs. Got 2 crabs left. Fresh and tasty. Crabs for dinner. Come get 'em.
I need you to do something for me, Crow. I need you to fly up there with these 2 potions. Can you do that?
No problemo. That's what my talons are for. Just hand them over and Crow's your man. Bird. Birdman. Guybird. Whatever, I'm that. I come bearing gifts. April got her hands on some potions that might be of use to you. This one melts metal, apparently. Careful, you don't want to spill that on the floor, or, your hands.
So I pour this on the bolt?
I guess so. What do I know? Birds don't have any use for chemistry. Then there's this one.
What's this for?
It's a knockout bomb. You toss it, it breaks, smoke comes out, people fall over, that sort of thing. Real popular with the kids for some reason.
Okay, for the guard. So I just toss it at his feet and he'll be knocked out. Will he get hurt?
He might wake up with a headache. Just remember that he would cut your head off without a moment's hesitation. It's a Mershnik eat Mershnik world, baby. And only the strongest Mershniks survive.
Okay. Jetzt fühle ich mich wenigstens nicht mehr so hilflos. Na, nicht das. Nein, nicht das. Hallo. Da steht da. Tür zu, bitte. Ach, scheiße, geht natürlich nicht. Ich befürchte, ich muss ihn gleich ausnocken. Weil sonst...
Settle down, you. And put those trousers back on. Disgraceful.
Was
If your
sonst?
mum could see you now, she'd be horrified. Horrified.
Sonst wird er, glaube ich, mitkriegen, dass die Tür offen ist. So viel zu der Range.
I'll need to get close enough to toss the knockout potion at him.
Ist das vielleicht close enough? Ja, ist es. Ein Wunder, dass sie nicht tot umfällt. Sehr gut.
Oh my god. It
Prison
worked.
key.
He's out cold. I'll go blind if I do that again.
Uff, okay. Und sonst kann ich hier nichts mitnehmen, nehme ich an. Okay, worked out fine.
The guard's out cold. The bomb worked perfectly.
He'll be visiting with Lady Snooze for a few hours. Plenty of time to get out of here.
What do I do now?
What? We're not done?
Crow, we're still inside the prison.
Right! I forgot. I guess you need to do some scouting. Get the lay of the land and find... The lay of the land! Ah! That's just unbelievably funny. The lay of the land. I never thought about that before. Wait, I gotta write this down somewhere.
Crow, please try to focus.
Oh, yeah. Everyone keeps telling me that for some reason. Right. So you need to do some scouting. Try and see if there's a way out of this joint. If you come up with anything, let me know and I'll tell April. Find anything?
No, not yet. I'll keep looking around.
Righty-ho. I'll be here.
Righty-ho, okay. Diese Art von Gefängnis kennen wir ja aus dem 3. Teil schon.
It's open.
Ach was.
It's locked. The jailer probably has the key. It's locked. The jailer probably has the key.
Bestimmt.
Hey, Warden, what's happening with lunch? My stomach's killing me.
Mrs. Britt has the day off, Mr. Bierman. You'll just have to wait.
Sir, can't we just order something in?
Well, it'll have to come out of your salary then, Mr. Bierman. Our budget doesn't cover such extravagances.
Extravagances, my arse. Fine, sir, as long as I get some food.
Very well. I shall send for a sandwich, the cost of which will be deducted from your next salary.
Okay. Okay, die Information gebe ich gleich mal an Crow weiter. Der Schlüssel wird wahrscheinlich
It's
nicht
an
passen.
iron keychain.
It worked. He's out cold. I heard something that could be of use. There's another guard between this floor and the bottom floor, and he just ordered a sandwich.
Ah, the classic caper a la cuisine.
The what?
Oh, I thought we were doing a thing now. I was just making stuff up. Sorry. I don't know if that information will be helpful or not, but I'll let April figure that part out.
Thanks.
Stay brave. We're not giving up until you're safely out of here. Or dead. Jackpot! Maybe. Someone in there's got the munchies, and they just ordered out. Sandwich.
From where?
I don't think Zoe caught that part. She just said sandwich.
So it doesn't matter. I can fake it. So, food delivery. That's the way to get in.
Food Delivery, genau.
I'll keep an eye on things while you're gone.
Jetzt muss ich erstmal ein Sandwich irgendwo herkriegen. Er hat nur Spices.
Why, hello there, Mum. What an absolutely wonderful day to be exploring the city.
Crabs.
God, the new administration has introduced so many taxes and fees, it's hard to make ends meet down here.
There was trouble in the ghetto again this morning. Rebel activity in the north has delayed deliveries, so I don't have much left to sell, I'm afraid.
Vielleicht, wie wär's mit so einem Europa Kalex Sandwich?
My friends have all left the city, but I'm staying. I'm not going back into the caves.
What do the Azadi want from us? Why have they stuck us?
I know that some of my kind have disguised themselves in order to conduct business out in the city. I admire their courage.
Roper Clacks, at your service.
I need something that'll make someone fall asleep. Something edible without flavor or smell.
Betty Bye, a perennial favorite of ours. One moment.
Sehr schön, vielen Dank.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Old Town's still the best place to go shopping. They've absolutely everything here, and the prices are very reasonable. They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years.
People here in Marcuria used to respect us, Dalmar. The
Nein.
times have certainly changed.
Jetzt habe ich halt eine Potion, ne? Und das Sandwich warte ich einfach ab, nehme ich an. Und fange das ab. Und pack dann die Potion dazu.
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call.
need to get my hands on some food before I can deliver it. Maybe Benrime can help me out.
Okay.
Good idea. Grab me one of her famous roasted keeper wraps while you're at it, will you? Extra sauce, no pickles, onions, or bitter and please.
No.
No.
Go get that sandwich from...
Okay, zu Benrime. Habe ich mir fast gedacht. Wenn hier niemand abgefangen wird.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Wie durch ein Wunder sind jetzt bestimmt alle schön zu Hause. Alle wieder da. Hier tobt das Leben oder so. Nicht? Doch. Da ist sie doch.
Benrime, I need some food.
My word, child, are you so hungry that you've forgotten your manners? In this place, we say please.
I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry. That girl Zoe, she's...
What's wrong with her?
She's in Friar's Keep, Benrime.
What? By the balance, how did that happen?
I don't know, and right now, I don't care. I need to get her out of there before they ship her off to Sadir.
A poor child. But why are you here asking me for food when she needs your help?
Because I need to make a delivery to the prison. It's the only way to get inside.
Oh, of course. One moment. Here you are, April. That ought to get you inside. Well, don't waste any time. Go rescue her. Go.
Sure thing.
Are you still here?
Okay, jetzt bin ich out of here.
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk. Last call for fresh fish today. Last call.
Okay, dann könnte ich ja schon mal anfangen, das ein bisschen...
Trojan sandwich. Good move, April. After all, that's how the Iridians conquered Eruden.
With a sandwich?
Not as such. They had this huge boat, which they filled with explosives, and then they tied this straw puppet in a dress with ginormous... never mind.
Never mind. So, delivery. Hello.
Who is it?
You ordered a sandwich.
Did I place that order already? Oh, never mind. Mr. Biernon has made it known to all and sundry that he's peckish. And we can't let Mr. Biernon's stomach stay empty, can we? No, no, no. Enter.
I have your lunch delivery.
Very good, very good. Leave it on the table, please. Good day.
I can bring the sandwich upstairs if you want. Sounded like your man was quite hungry. I can bring the sandwich upstairs. Save you the trip.
Yes, that will be fine. Go ahead. The food elevator's on the first floor. Oh, and Mr. Biernon guards the second floor. The food's for him.
Okay, Showtime, Action. Hoi, hoi. Was haben wir hier? Den Ofen? Ein Ofen. So. Oh.
That's where the food goes.
The second floor.
Finally, I'm starving.
Sehr gut. Showtime.
Can't keep my eyes open.
I see.
It's locked.
It's locked still.
It's locked. He's sleeping really heavily. I doubt he'll wake up even if I make a lot of noise.
Good. Reporting to Crow. Wenn er dann gleich wieder angeflogen kommt. Offenbar nicht. Aber ich habe ja den Schlüssel, oder wie? Oh Mann. Natürlich. Tudum.
He's sleeping really heavily. I doubt he'll wake up even if I make a lot of noise. It's open.
Ja, es ist. Möchte ich hier noch irgendwie... Nee, möchte ich nicht. You know this place, me too. The beginning of the third game. Or at least part of the beginning.
April, thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome. Look, we may not have much time, so let's get out of here before anyone shows up.
Okay, where are we going?
I haven't thought that far yet. I mean, we can try and fight our way out, but I'm not sure how good you are with the staff.
Not very. We'll have to find some other way out.
Oh no.
We need to find a way out, now.
Das ist jetzt auch nicht so einfach. Was haben wir hier? Die Küche.
They've got a kitchen, but no kitchen staff. Lucky for us.
You're very lucky. Ha! A window. What do we have there? How lucky.
We need to find a way out, now. Hey, help me push this thing over to that wall.
There's a big metal hook on the wall. There's a big metal hook on the wall.
Yes, there it is.
We can get up to the window now. There's a big metal... There's a big metal hook on the wall. There's a long drop down. If I tried to jump, I'd probably break...
Okay.
No time for chit. Stop wasting time and help me find a way out of here.
Let's take the rope. I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Bodinos?
What do you mean you're not getting involved? You are involved, April, whether you like it or not.
I understand that you're upset, but this is not my fight. I know that now.
Oh, because this Guardian person told you? Does he know everything?
Maybe not. But he told me that my role in this thing is over, that I'm free.
So what? You just going to walk away? You're not going to help me? What am I supposed to do?
You'll find out, I'm sure. I know I did.
Fine, yeah. God forbid you put yourself on the line again. Did you ever think that maybe the reason you saved the world the first time around was because others helped you?
Others helped me, yes, and they suffered for it. There's no justice in this universe. No matter how much you give, there's no guarantee you'll ever get anything back.
That's no reason to give up. It's called having faith, April. You might want to try it out.
That's... Look, Zoe. I've told you everything I know. I've helped you as much as I can. You're on your own now. I have others to take care of.
Fine. If I have to do this on my own, I will. Have a nice life, April Ryan.
April, what the heck is the matter with you?
Crow.
Oh, don't crow me. You let that poor girl walk out of here. She needed your help.
No, Crow, she doesn't. I spoke with the Guardian and...
The April Ryan I knew wouldn't be satisfied with saying, I spoke with the Guardian. She would have done everything she could to help her.
Well, I'm not the April Ryan you once knew. I'm tired of being responsible for everyone. I'm just tired.
Well, too bad, because the world won't wait around for you to feel untired. And if you're not going to help Zoe, then I certainly am.
Crow! Oh, forget it. I have more important things to worry about.
Okay, that's not the April from the first part anymore. It's not Hero April,
Zoe,
it's just
wait
April.
up. Wait up! Hey! Phew. You're a fast walker.
Long legs and a bad mood.
A lethal combination. So why doesn't April want to help you?
I don't know. It's like she doesn't care about anyone but herself.
Exactly. She's selfish and mean, and I've had it with her. From now on, I'll be your sidekick.
My sidekick?
Look, I'm not the hero type, but I'm not the sit on the sidelines while the world goes to hell type either. If things need doing, I'll help with the doing of them.
I've never had a sidekick before.
It's easy. I provide the banter and commentary, and you do the stuff.
What stuff?
The talking and the running and the saving of the world. If a helpful hint or, an inappropriate joke is needed, bam, I'm right there.
Cool.
Oh, I know what that means. Don't tell me.
Cool.
It means great, doesn't it? So, where do we start?
Okay. Where do we start?
Well, what do you suggest, Crow?
I suggest we get help. You're young and inexperienced and, let's face it, as lost as a babe in the woods. No sexism intended. Me, on the other hand, I'm usually wise to the ways of the world, but I really have no idea what's going on. So, we get help from someone who's both wiser and more clued in than either of us. Beards are a good indication.
Beards?
It signifies age and wisdom, and also sometimes poor personal hygiene. I think those things are actually connected.
Who did you have in mind?
There's a bloke that April knows. He's in the city now. He's got a beard, and he's an adult. A perfect combination. His name is Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse, okay.
Okay, so where do we find this Westhouse?
As chance would have... Wait, no! It's probably fate. If there's one thing I've learned, when things like this happen, it's almost always fate. As fate would have it, I saw Westhouse when I was flying here. I think he was on his way to the South Gate. If we hurry, he might still be there.
Great, let's go. I actually know where the South Gate is, believe it or not.
Good, because I'm terrible with directions. Which way is south again?
Okay, let's go to the South Gate. I'm saving the game first.
For premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms. Visit Roper's Spells and Filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made...
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Last call. We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk. Crabs. Got 2 crabs left. Fresh and tasty. Crabs.
That must be the South Gate. That's a solid...
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Crabs. Got 2 crabs left.
Zoe, over here!
Crabs for dinner. Come get 'em. Crabs. Got 2 crabs left.
Good afternoon, young lady. Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
I know her, yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Brian Westhouse. You and April had a falling out?
Of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might. What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To... Stark.
I figured as much.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Miss Castillo, but I know someone who might.
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
I do. I can be of assistance. Yes!
Dragon? Like in big, flying, fire-breathing lizard?
More like skinny, pretty, with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean. Anyone? Anyone? Sheesh.
So where is she, this dragon person?
In a library. It's where all the hot chicks go, apparently.
She's in a place called the Dark People's City. If you know how to find it, it moves around with the ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have. I spent several months there, learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement. But I can't point it out on a map, because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me. And I won't be able to lead a boat there. The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat. We'll fly.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here while the two of you grow some wings, shall I?
Where we're going, Crow, we won't be needing wings.
Oh. A flying ship?
I'm telling you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy. But hey, no feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend. He'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on. The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
So you're coming with us?
Coming with you? Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes some getting used to.
I don't know. I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
In the name of the goddess and the Six, you will lay down your arms and submit to our swords.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Search the premises. Let no one leave.
What in the name of the Six is going on?
Spare us the theatrics, publican. We know that you shelter rebels.
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the Office of the Emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
Okay. Wieder mit Kian unterwegs.
It seems you found us a rebel nest, Apostle.
Oh. Hello. Scheiße. Ich hasse diese Kamera dann dabei. Shit, though. Alter. Das ist hier kein Kampfspiel. Nur mit ein paar Kampfeinlagen. Oh nee. Der sieht auch noch genauso aus. Verdammte Scheiße. Oh nee. Na komm. Nicht? Was too easy now. The second one needs to step on the stage, even looking the same. Scheiße. Okay, what now? Can I move on? I think I'm saving. Twin brothers.
Do not make a move, witch. What is your name? I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbor, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion, will you let us go, Benrime? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends go. You'll have your food and medicine.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons aboard. It poses no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only if you give me your word that you will harm no one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
Oh, whoa.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
So, Mr. Westhouse?
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 33. 1933, that is.
What? And you're how old exactly?
Oh, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between worlds for a while. Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things, but I got out, and I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to start. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia is my home now.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA. Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means. I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health, and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Marcuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city. I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire. But I have to say that I like the Northlands, and Marcuria best of all. It feels like home.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent.
I've passed through it, so to speak. Their capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a holy place.
They let you just wander freely through their city?
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Marcuria, though, it's certainly controversial. On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand, they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
What are the Tyrant?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the western plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Marcuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city. If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
When do we get to the Dark People's city?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Still feeling restless, Miss Castillo?
Sort of.
I guess that's understandable, being cooped up like this.
Maybe I'll go and take that nap now.
Good idea.
Good idea. Erstmal noch mit Crow reden.
I'm feeling seasick.
Seasick? Aren't you used to flying?
Flying, yes. Flying is no problem. Flying is flapping your wings and praying for a good tailwind. This isn't flying. This is torture.
So why don't you jump out there and fly instead?
What? And catch a cold? Are you kidding me? You do know that it's freezing out there, don't you? And it's not like I can keep up with this infernal machine. My wings are made for comfort flying, not marathons. No, I'll stay here. I'll just find a corner to go throw up in instead.
Nice.
Nice.
How long have you known April?
That depends on how you look at it. We go way back, but I haven't really seen her since way back.
What happened?
She sent me on my merry way. She wanted to go find herself, which actually means go lose everyone else. I can recommend it, though. It's very liberating. I went off to find myself recently, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. You see, I was about to get married, and...
To a bird? I mean, not a woman. Well, yes, a woman. A female bird. Someone with wings. Like you.
Yes, that's right. A bird. Anyway, so the idea of settling down, building a nest, starting a family, I don't know, I started freaking out. So I went on a journey of inner discovery.
You went on a journey of discovery?
Inner discovery. A quest for personal understanding, a mission of self-realization, a voyage of inward fulfillment, a trek to the...
Okay, yes, I get it. You wanted to find yourself.
It's brilliant! You desert everyone, abandon your responsibilities and relationships, and focus completely on your own personal misery. It's a douche for the soul.
You know, Crow, I think you may have misunderstood what finding yourself is all about.
What? No, April showed me how it's done. I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. I feel so much lighter. Not a care in the world. Except for, you know, the total and abject misery in my heart and soul.
A journey again.
About April.
I don't understand what happened to her. Oh, she was the sweetest, prettiest, nicest girl you could have ever imagined. And she was a real trooper. Save the world and all. You don't see a lot of people doing that these days. But things didn't turn out the way she thought they would. She couldn't go back to her world, first because she was afraid, and then later because she lost her powers. On top of that, the Azadi were after everyone from Stark. Everyone with special powers, everyone who was allied with the Magicals. In the end, I think April just snapped. She was so angry, she felt so betrayed. She had to take it out on someone. Fortunately, she decided to take it out on the Azadi. I wanted to stick with her, I really did, despite the yelling and the bitterness. But in the end, she just up and left me. Right in the middle of nowhere, too. I tried looking for her, but after a while I gave up. I got the distinct feeling she didn't want me around anyway. So, I left to begin a new life.
I don't think there's anything you could have done, Crow. Sometimes the people we know and love change, and sometimes that means we have to move on.
It's talking time indeed, Paulinos.
What powers did April lose?
Her special thingy, being a shifter. First, she didn't want to go back to Stark, and then, one day, she couldn't. Her powers went poof, and no one knows why.
What?
What?
Why did you go, ooh?
Because it's spooky. Also, I like saying it. It makes my beak vibrate.
You don't think she lost her powers because she felt her powers were the cause of her misery?
It's, of course, I wouldn't know what... Huh?
Seems to me that she was scared about facing reality again, and she decided that her powers would only bring more pain. So she lost them.
Oh, that's, psychology, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. You human females from Stark are really clever. So, hey, if we hit April with a really big frying pan, she'll come to her senses, right?
What? No.
Yes, it's called therapy. I read about it somewhere. Well, not read, more like heard. In a seedy tavern near the docks. After 11 thimbles of Mary Minstrom's yellow fire. Just before dawn. On a Monday. But I remember the fella who told me. Big lad. Arms as thick as oak trees. A stunning collection of scars. Nice eye patch. A real therapist he was. Wait, maybe it was rapist.
Seems reliable.
So you abandoned your fiancé to go on a selfish journey of inner discovery?
Abandoned is a strong word. Left? Deserted? Forsook? Yes, and yes. Slipped away in the dead of night? Sure. But it was all for the best. I obviously wasn't ready to, become a responsible, grown-up, magical bird. Where does one go to find oneself, I asked. Granted, I only asked myself, and I probably should have gotten a second opinion, but there you go. So I decided to seek the center of all wisdom and knowledge in Arcadia.
This Dark People's city?
No. Some fortune teller in Zan. She stiffed me. It was actually blind luck that I ended up in the Dark People's city. I never intended to go there, but it was a real blessing, I tell you. These guys, they let me read anything I wanted. And I've learned a lot. Like, for example, did you know that a Diavan water snake can grow to be almost 200 meters long? I didn't. I didn't really want to find out either, because now I'm really freaked out by water, but there's not much else to do in the place except read. Read, eat, read, sleep, read, go to the bathroom, and read at the same time. It's really very, very dull. But all that introspection gave me perspective. I wisened up, and now I'm ready.
Ready to get married?
Ready to admit that I'm scared out of my feathers about getting married. So no, still on that journey.
What's it like being a talking bird?
My beak is a finely tuned instrument of love. When I speak, girls tremble. And also guys. Guys tremble too, but not in the same way.
Right. It was nice chatting with you, Crow. It's been very informative.
Glad to help, doll.
Doll?
I mean, independent and self-reliant female person who's not an object to be ogled at or used solely for my own personal amusement and pleasure.
How long does a crow can live? As we have learned, as long as he got killed. Not sure about it.
Looks very complicated. Still feeling sick? Talk to you later, Crow.
If I'm not right here, I'm over in that corner, throwing up.
So the same time as the chickens. Maybe. All that we see or seem.
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Who?
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long time ago. You just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition, or you'll go nuts.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Right. Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
This is a really strange place.
Tell me about it. I couldn't sleep for the first couple of weeks. All those fancy lights, and the spiders freak me out.
Spiders?
Exactly. The White Dragon will be in the library. The White Dragon will be in the library.
There are some huge things out there. I hope those, windows are thick. Tons and tons of books. He's taking me to see the White Dragon. Hi, I'm Zoe.
How fascinating. You're here, and yet you're not. Can I touch you?
Can you... What do you mean by...
Who's that?
Oh, I forgot. This is my friend Brian Westhouse. He's a traveller, I guess.
You sound so familiar.
You've heard my name before?
Your presence, your being sounds familiar. And also disconcerting. I feel a prickling on my skin. What do you call it? Goosebumps?
My apologies, ma'am. I don't wish to perturb you. Maybe I should just leave you...
No, please. Stay. Perhaps I'm sure it's just me. You see, I don't understand this body yet. I don't know what any of these feelings mean. I apologize. You're most welcome here, traveler.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll leave the two of you alone while I peruse this magnificent library.
You've come to me for the same reason April came to me not long ago. You're stuck.
I'm stuck here in Arcadia, yes. I need to go back to Stark.
But this isn't the only place you're stuck. You're stuck in life, like driftwood to a river. You lack direction. You lack faith.
Maybe so, but that's why it's important that I go back home. People there need me, and I want to be there for them. I don't want to be adrift anymore. I want to be where I'm needed the most.
And that will bring you home, Zoe. Your commitment to your friends, your belief in yourself, and your abilities. Faith will bring you where you're needed the most.
How?
It's easy. You're not really here.
That's what you said earlier. But it doesn't make sense. I'm right here.
Yes, and no. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. You belong to the story time.
Okay, now you're being cryptic. I've had enough of that. I can't take any more riddles. Just tell me what it means.
I'm sorry. It's not cryptic to me. It just is.
With all due respect, I just want to get home. I want to help my friends. I want to stop the bad guys from winning. I want to be myself again. The last time I was here in Arcadia, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was back home in Stark. How did I do that? When I fell asleep on the airship on my way here, I didn't disappear.
That's because you didn't dream. If you dream the right dream, it becomes reality. You can go anywhere you wish. To go back to your own world, you just have to wake up.
You mean this is all a dream?
This isn't a dream, but you're dreaming.
I'm confused again. All I need to do is go to sleep and dream about home, and then I'll wake up and be home.
Maybe. I've never met anyone like you. I only know that there are some who have a strong connection with the world of dreams. And you are one of them.
I'll just have to take your word for it. Help me fall asleep. Help me dream, or wake up, or whatever it is you said I need to do to get home. Time's running out. I have to be where I'm needed the most.
Come here. You must find her, Zoe. You must help her. Wherever she is. That's where you're needed the most.
Where did she go? What did you do to her? Did you use magic on her?
I didn't do anything to her, funny bird. She left this place on her own.
But she just vanished.
I know. Isn't it fascinating? There's no one else like her. She's special.
I've never met a human girl who hasn't been special. For all I know, they've all got strange powers and important destinies. I just hope she's okay.
Most interesting.
Crossroads.
Oh. What? This isn't a home. Where am I?
Okay, where am I? I thought the White Dragon would send me back to my world, but this definitely isn't it. So, what am I doing here? Yeah, let's find out. Okay, wir haben hier einen abgeschnittenen Weg, das heißt, es geht nur in eine Richtung. Das ist ja schon mal easy peasy.
Fireworks? Maybe they're celebrating something. It looks like they've built this town from bits and pieces of...
Let's save the game.
Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there. Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there. Closed and locked. Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there.
Closed and locked.
Even if I knew how to, drive a boat, I still don't think I'd brave those murky waters. Even if I knew how to, drive a boat, I still don't think I'd brave those murky waters.
Okay, what's happening?
Is that April? April!
We'll need to make another run south before the ice breaks, though I'm guessing Mercuria is out of the question.
We lost some good people. We got careless.
Ah, we were as careful as we could be. We just got unlucky. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Let's just hope we got enough intelligence out of it to justify the losses.
I wish I could say that's the case. The fact is, they're getting too strong for us. They tore us apart down there. Easy as...
Ah, quit your whining, woman. The Raven I know is tougher than that. There's enough doom and gloom in this place already.
Which is why I'm going back.
To Mercuria? Are you sure that's wise?
We stay here, we go there. It's all the same. They're coming and they won't stop. Not until we strike at their heart. Mercuria. The tower.
Ha! The tower! It'll take more than you and your band of merry rebels to topple that one, Raven. And even if you do, you think that'll stop them? No. We need to stay strong. Build our allegiances, recruit more people, and keep the enemy from our doorstep. Time and patience will decide the victor.
We don't have time. Look at what happened in Mercuria. We have to act now. We have to take the war to them.
I'm inclined to agree, Raven. But we're not strong enough. Not yet. If you stay here, we can train more people, build our strength,
And talk about how someday we'll crush the enemy and take back our lands and our cities. That's what we do best. Talk. They murdered my friends. They arrested our most trusted ally in Marcuria, and they're probably moving north even now. And you say we should wait? I'm done waiting.
Ah, the Azadi don't have a clue where we are. Trust me, Raven, we're safe here. Besides, no one but me and my boys can navigate the rivers and swamps between us and the Bay of Fire. Even if the Azadi should learn of our whereabouts, the scouts will give us 2 days' warning. We'll sink their boats before they even know what hit them.
Even so, I can't just sit here and wait. I have to do something.
I swear, Raven, you'll get yourself killed one of these days. Sometimes I wonder if that's not what you want. But if it's south you want to go, if you want to take your war to the Azadi, then fine. You'll have my boat. I'll take you where you want to go. Now, you'll have to excuse me. We still have to unload the grain and move all the supplies into storage.
I'll come by later and give you a hand. I just have a few people I need to speak with first.
A saving game, okay.
Boats are very important here. You cannot... The captain got the ship out of Marcuria just in time. He's a trusted ally. Even here, people keep their doors closed and bolted. The Azadi have taught us to fear and distrust each other. The city's been added to many times over the years. Everyone locks their doors. Everyone locks their doors. The city's been added to many times. There are 5 separate sections of the city, and you can only get from one to the other via boat. That makes it hard for an enemy to mount a coordinated attack. Everyone locks their doors.
Downstairs. Okay. Let's check everything.
We've all lost our homes and our lands, but thanks to you, Raven, there's still hope that we will see them again someday.
Everyone locks their doors.
I never wanted this, but the enemy left us with no choice but to take up arms against them.
Everyone locks their doors. Everyone locks their doors. Everyone locks their doors.
We've all lost our homes and our lands, but thanks to you, Raven, there's still hope that we will see them again someday.
The city's been added to many times over the years. Everyone locks their doors. Everyone locks their doors. Kara.
A moment, April. Please make sure the herbs are distributed to the lieutenants. They are each responsible for their group getting the medicine they need. April, thank the balance you escaped Marcuria and that Bryn and Chowan made it here with the supplies. Your efforts are much appreciated.
Kara, about Benrime, we need to do...
She put her life on the line for us. We won't forget that anytime soon. We'll sing her song at the tables tonight.
The Azadi will be keeping her alive until they can ship her west. They like to have a show trial before executing their prisoners. If I can take a dozen people with me south, I can...
You intend to take on the entire Azadi army by yourself? No, April. This war will have its victims, and you'll have to learn to live with that. You may have a death wish, but not everyone shares your lack of faith in the future. In time, we shall prevail.
I've dedicated my life to fighting the Azadi, Kara. What makes you say that I have no faith?
You've already given up your life. You don't fight because you want to destroy them. You fight to destroy yourself and your demons. Granted, your ferocity and guidance have strengthened us. The enemy fear and curse your name, and you've made them tread more cautiously in the north. But both you and I know you're not doing this for any greater cause. You're doing this because it's the only thing you have left. And I can't have you taking our people with you on a suicide mission.
So we let Benrime rot in prison, is that it? We let them take her to their country where she'll die because she helped us?
Yes, we do. Benrime isn't stupid. She knew the risks. She knew it was a dangerous game to play, and she played it as safe as she could. Unlike you.
I don't accept that. I can't leave her to die.
Accept it or not, you're not taking anyone south. We have enough trouble protecting our homes and our supplies. We can't afford another setback.
They're not your people. They make their own decisions.
That they do. And you may find that for once, you're on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. I'll see you at dinner tonight, April. And thank you again for bringing us the supplies. Without them, we wouldn't have lasted through the winter.
There's no point. She won't understand.
Okay.
Everyone locks their doors.
Everyone locks the doors, okay.
How's Mercuria doing? I wonder if I'll ever be able to freely walk our streets again.
Thank the balance you all made it home, Raven. We've seen this war claim too many lives already.
The Azadi will never find us here, will they? I don't want to run again. I'm tired of running.
Naane?
April on. It brightens my heart and spirit to see you here, safe and in good health. We heard that you had escaped Marcuria, but I was worried nonetheless. And now the stars have brought you back to us.
How did you get out of Marcuria? I heard they shut all the gates and posted guards at all exits.
As a stowaway on trade ship bound for Khorasan, and on a leap first back north along the old pass. Azid was generous enough to share her mount with me.
I'm glad you're safe. Good thing Bryn and Chuan had just left with the supplies. They were the lucky ones.
The stars shine on all of us, April on.
What about our friends at the Journeyman? What about Benrime? I'm sure they don't feel so lucky right now.
Fortune often has a dark side, but there may still be a chance to aid the innkeeper.
What? How?
I have just been told that someone arrives from Marcuria with word of Benrime. He wishes to speak with you.
Who?
A stranger. A friend. A messenger. He wishes to meet with you on the West Pier. He will speak with you and no one else.
Are you sure this man is a friend? How did he find us?
Would I lie to you, Aprilon?
I'm sorry, Naane. Of course not. I trust you. I'll go right away. Listen, if it turns out this man has important information and I have to go back to rescue...
I would not let you walk alone, Aprilon. Go now. He arrives soon.
Okay. Das is not trustworthy.
You must go to the West Pier. The messenger will meet you there shortly.
Naane told me to meet the messenger on the pier.
Okay, let's go. Since we know what's going to happen.
Everyone locks their doors. What's that? I think the celebrations might be getting out of hand. I need to speak with Kara about that.
Celebrations?
Everyone locks their doors.
Ich möchte es trotzdem immer wieder nochmal wissen.
This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are...
Nee. Jetzt spielen wir erstmal wieder Zoe. Oder wie sehe ich das? Nein, wir spielen Kian. Ach du Scheiße.
These doors do not look very secure, but in a remote place like this, they don't have to be.
Oh.
What is that? Strange. Perhaps it was a message to someone.
To someone.
I'm here. I have kept my part of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
I have done what you asked of me, Azadi. Your scorpion waits on that pier, alone.
Leave. If I ever see you again, my sword will kiss your throat.
For what I have done, I am already dead.
This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are... You? I remember you. From Marcuria, but you're the Azadi. What are you doing here? Have you been... Shit! You followed me here!
I swear by my sword I did not follow you. I came here by other means. I wish you no harm, mistress. You spoke to me with honesty back in the city, and I respect that.
So what the hell are you doing here? If you brought soldiers with you... There's civilians here. Women and children.
I did not bring any soldiers. I am alone.
Then why...
Please, let me explain. I'm an apostle. We are missionaries. We bring the word of the goddess to unbelievers. But we do so with cold steel and swift death, instead of sermons and prayers. We are the last resort, and we are feared. I have never before doubted the righteousness of my mission. The goddess is the one true deity, and we must bring her light to the darkest places. And yet, I have seen and heard many things in my brief time here in the Northlands. I have seen with my own eyes how ignorance and fear are leading some of my people astray, how arrogance and distrust threaten to corrupt our mission. I have witnessed deeds of which you spoke so passionately when we first met, that have lifted a veil from my eyes. Does the goddess, in her infinite and unquestionable wisdom, truly want us to commit these deeds on sovereign peoples in these sovereign lands? When we last met, mistress, your words awoke something inside of me. I have never questioned my mission or my faith. To do so would be to question my entire existence. And still, now that we meet again, I'm reminded of the parting words of an old friend. Words dismissed too quickly. And I find myself torn.
Bravo. That's a very convincing speech, Apostle. You almost had me going there for a moment. But the fact is, you're an enemy assassin. You're in our city, and you didn't come here to talk to me.
I am an assassin, and my mission is plain and undisputable. Only, I believe now that the goddess has led me here for another reason. Led me to you. Why else would she have brought us together? First in Marcuria and now here, if it wasn't to show me, show us, a different path.
Sorry, I don't believe in destiny or divine intervention. Not anymore.
I believe that some things are meant to happen. Call it destiny. Call it the will of the goddess. Call it chance. But do not call it coincidence.
So what now? You expect me to just let you walk out of here? To accept that you've seen the light?
No. Yes. I don't know what to think anymore. I only wish to speak with you for a little while longer. To understand. To open my heart to a different truth. I believe the goddess wishes to speak to me, and not to those who would interpret her word to suit their needs.
And what's your goddess telling you?
That my path, a path I have never even considered questioning until this moment, may be one that leads into shadows, and not into light.
Look, if you came here to find enlightenment, Azadi, you've come to the wrong person.
The name is Kian, mistress. I cannot claim that I came here to find enlightenment. Quite the opposite. Yet now I'm starting to see that a great injustice may have been done to the peoples of the Northlands. If that is so, it's my duty to help undo the damage.
You're planning on turning against your own?
I will never take up arms against those I have sworn to protect. But I intend to return to Sadir and inform the Six, our empresses, about what goes on in the provinces.
Why?
Because it is not right. It is certainly not the will of the goddess. And it is a betrayal of everything I have been taught to believe in.
I still don't understand, Kian.
Faith, mistress. I feared I was losing it, but I was wrong. My faith is as strong as ever. It may quite simply have been misplaced.
I guess I owe you a name. I'm April.
April, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
You shouldn't stay. If anyone sees you...
You will not tell them.
I don't have an easy time trusting anyone, Kian. But I'm beginning to believe that you're the real thing. An honorable man.
I try to be.
But I still don't understand why you're here. And I don't understand why Naane told me that you're...
Oh, Scheiße.
I knew you were weak, Apostle, but I never imagined you would go so far as to betray your own people.
Vamon? What in the name of the goddess are you doing?
Your job, Alvani. Destroying the enemy. Or did you forget that was why you were sent here?
There are women and children in this city, Vamon. Civilians.
They're all equal in the eyes of the goddess, are they not? Terrorists, wives of terrorists, children of terrorists, sinners, every one of them. As for this one, is this who you were sent to kill?
To kill?
No. I was about to tell you. I did not know who you were. I came to find the Scorpion and I found you in his place.
Scorpion? That's the name your people gave me after I put the fear of the balance into them.
You're him.
Your mouth is filled with venom, which, even to the last, you are truly beneath us. And you, Alvani. Arrest him.
Lower your weapon, soldier. I'm an apostle.
No more, Kian Alvani. You have betrayed the Six. You have strayed from the path, and you have forsaken the mission. You have become soft, like a spoiled fruit. You actually empathize with these heathens and murderers. You, Apostle, have committed a mortal sin. You have lost your faith.
No, Vamon. It is not I who have strayed from the path. It is not I who have lost my faith. What are we doing to these people? Why are we trespassing on their land? This is not the will of the goddess.
So now you question your empresses too. Your hole grows deeper by the second, Apostle. Alvani. Still, the goddess is merciful, and so am I. I'll give you one more chance to prove your loyalty and save yourself from eternal damnation. Do what you came here to do. Kill this murderous witch. Kill the Scorpion.
Fucking shit. I need to stall them. Her life must be spared. She has murdered many of my Fuck. It's not like he would listen to anything. Anything but yes.
How do you know that this woman is the Scorpion?
Are you feeble or just deaf? She confessed to us.
I am the Scorpion. Do you honestly think I fear death? I've faced it countless times and I've never blinked.
You should fear death, witch. The goddess does not smile on murderers and heretics. What stays your blade, Alvani?
Whomever she is, whatever she's done, she does not deserve death. I cannot kill her.
Very well. You've made your choice. Kill her.
Shit.
No.
Please don't tell me you felt for that goddessless butcher.
What you're doing here is wrong.
What? Protecting our people from terrorists? Destroying the enemy's stronghold? Tell me, Kian, what exactly am I doing wrong?
These people are only defending their homes and lands from invaders. We're in the wrong here, not them.
You've fallen far deeper than I thought possible, Alvani. It will be entertaining to see you stand trial.
It will not happen. When the emissary...
The emissary was the one who ordered you arrested, Alvani, after you let the innkeeper and that smuggler vessel go. It was clear to the mistress that your loyalties were no longer with the Empire. Although, ironically enough, you were the one who led us here. I'm sure that will count in your favor at the trial. Maybe they'll even let your body lie in a marked grave. Take him away.
I'll make you pay for this, Vamon. I swear by the goddess, I will not rest until your beating heart is in my hand.
Such unpleasantness. Kill them all. Burn the city down. Leave no prisoners.
Oh, fuck.
She's dead, Joanne. Dead.
She is dead, and there is nothing we can do now.
If you do not quiet down, we will soon be dead ourselves.
We might as well be. Listen, they're killing them. Every one of them. What's the point of surviving if we're alone? That's it. I'm going out there.
Bryn, no. There are too many. We will make our way to safety and regroup, but first we have to help her escape. You cannot leave with us. It is too dangerous. You will not survive. You need to fall asleep again.
But they're already searching the houses. If we stay, won't they kill us?
When you fall asleep, you disappear, like dew to the sun. You travel. I have seen it with my eyes.
I know, but how can I fall asleep here, now?
Chawan!
Bryn, hand me that pouch over there.
They're coming closer.
Do as I say. Quickly now.
What's that stuff?
Cover your face, Bryn. You, breathe deeply.
What is it?
It is a powerful magic. It will make you sleep. Breathe it.
Shit. They're coming. Chawan, we need to get out of here now.
It's not working. I'm not falling asleep.
Breathe. Slowly. Deeply.
I'm trying to, but it's not helping any. I'm only feeling woozy.
Break down this door, soldier.
They're here. Chawan?
We must leave. Go. Go!
For Raven!
No, Bryn!
Who's there? Hello? Funny Bird, is that you?
You gotta go, okay. Not the best time.
I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no! What are you?
Have a good time, Bolinos. Thank you for watching today. And see you next time then.
Damien? Oh, my head.
See you.
Damien? Are you here?
Jetzt wachst du mal wieder auf.
Stay.
Finally awake. Quite in time, I guess. You have one new voice message from Dad. Okay, from Dad. How is mobile? What's Ah, okay.
You have one new message from Dad.
It's me. I've been calling you for a couple of days now, but you're not picking up. And you haven't replied to any of my messages. What's going on? Where are you? Please, call me as soon as you get this. I'm getting worried. Okay. Bye. Hello, Zoe. I'm sorry, but I'm currently away from my phone. Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Hey, Dad. Look, I'm sorry for not calling you back sooner. I've been so lazy. All I do is sleep and hang around the house. Big surprise, right? I hope things are going well for you in Bombay. You don't have to call me back, not unless it's important. I'm perfectly fine. Very bored, but fine. Oh, and don't worry, I haven't spoken to Reza. I'm staying out of trouble. Promise. Love you. Bye. I don't think this has been cleaned in a while. Damien, I don't think this has been cleaned in a while. Damien orders in. He claims he's a great cook, but I'm just not seeing it. That thing's been on most of the day while I've been staying here. Hey, it's therapy. I've spent most of my time here sleeping. Hey, there's a message for me. It must be from Damien.
Zoe, I hope you get this message. I had to leave quickly. The worm was... They found it, and they will track it back to me. I didn't want to leave you, but I had no choice. I tried to wake you up, but you weren't responding. The good news is, before they caught it, the worm did collect enough data for me to get the coordinates we spoke about. The intrusion into Dreamcore originated in Russia, just outside St. Petersburg. I've sent you the exact coordinates, along with a map. If I manage to get out of here, that's where I'll be heading. If you decide to go there, and I expect you will, be very careful. I'll try and contact you, but I can't promise anything. Zoe, you must leave, right now. When they discover who planted the worm, they'll send someone to the apartment. You need to be gone. The quickest way to St. Petersburg is by scramjet. Oh, and there's some warm clothes in the bathroom closet. Good luck. I'll see you soon. I hope. Take care of yourself.
Wow, das wird jetzt aufregend, huh?
I'm not going to rummage through his private files. It's grey out. Looks like it's cold still. Cold and grey.
Cold and grey. Okay, warm angezogen. Back to real life. Let's go.
This is it. These are the coordinates Damien gave me. If the data the worm got from the Dreamcore is correct, the virus originated inside that factory building over there.
Yep. Und ich denke, an diesem Punkt werde ich wohl wahrscheinlich auch für heute mal Feierabend machen. So, an alle, die reingeschaut haben, vielen Dank fürs Lurken und Zusehen. Und bis zum nächsten Mal, dann würde ich sagen. Ciao, ciao.